Alright, so welcome back. I'm starting in this lecture. I'm going to talk about the use cases of IoT. Okay, so whatever example I'm giving here, that is just for the sake of examples. IoT is used, it's massive. The application is not just limiting to whatever I'm writing here. That is, nothing. Just for the sake of giving example, I'm citing few use cases here. All right. If you go back and check the internet and the potentials, the places where the IoT can be applied, almost everywhere. Whatever you can think of, the applications are there. Okay. So this IoT, induction motor monitoring system. See, the induction motors are basically the heart, the soul of the manufacturing unit. It can be automobile manufacturing, it can be any kind of manufacturing. So the induction motor is the source of the power, right? It is the one which is rotating conveyor belt. It is the one which is helping forging plant to forge the metals. It is the one which is helping semiconductor industries to apply the fab technology. All right. So for example, IoT can be applied here, where it can monitor the temperature of the motor. It can monitor the vibrations of the motor. It can monitor the three-phase voltage and three-phase current of the motors, and what is happening with the motor. If motor breaks, system is down, the plant is down, the plant can't afford to allow the plant to be down, right? So you have to monitor the basic actuators, which is the motor in this case, right? So you keep monitoring all the time what is happening with the motor. If it goes down, it will give you predictive maintenance system. It will let you know that this is the time, man, now the motor is need to be oiled, or it requires some rest. Those kind of information you can get it from here. All right, let's say automotive situations. For example, we pay the premium, insurance premium to the insurance company, and you may be a good driver, I'm a bad driver. All right, I drive RAS, you drive, you're a same driver. All right, but both of us should pay different premium, because I'm causing more damage to the car than you. All right, so how the insurance company will get to know? All right, of course IoT is here. IoT can monitor your driving behavior. IoT can monitor the way you apply the brake. IoT can monitor everything, right? It can help you to save the driver. It can monitor driver eye lead, and measure if you are feeling drowsy. If you are feeling drowsy, it will advise you to take some rest. All right, or park the car in the side and take some rest. All right, so then come the concept of connected car, where all engine data is going to your automaker server, and they are analyzing what is happening to your engine. And guys, mind it, all these are automatic. All right, there is no person sitting and doing all these things. That's the beauty of this technology. All right, all over world. Let's say for example Mercedes, all Mach data all the time, real-time data is going to the Mercedes server, because now IoT is inbuilt. It's embedded IoT systems, right? And it's monitoring your engine status, health status of the engine. And if your car is breaking down, before the car breaks, probably the Merck service center get to know that this car is going to break, and you can get the preventive call from their call center that please get your car repaired, because this part is behaving something unexpected. All right, so these are the potential few use cases. Healthcare, super, the application of the IoT in the healthcare system, the patient monitoring system. The pacemaker is being monitored, the battery life of the pacemaker is being monitored. So all these things, the application of IoT, if you really look at, there are two segments where this is massively being used. One is the healthcare, and second one is the manufacturing units. almost every sector there is some pie is being taken by the IoT, but these two sectors are predominantly, IoT is creating a lot of positive impact. All right, education, probably we can brainstorm. Of course, there are massive, there is a scope of application of IoT for the betterment of education, and I know institutions are doing it, right? But the the combination of IoT and AI, probably that we can do, that can be a task, our task, this group task, that we can conclude doing a brainstorm debate, and find out where this IoT and AI can combine together to create some positive changes, or increase the efficiency of teacher, or increase the security of the institutions, or increase the profitability of the institutions. I mean, there could be n number of applications of this combination in educational domain for sure, right? So, I mean, we need to do, if they're already there. It's not that we will do the first time, it is there, but I mean, always there are some scope for further, betterment or further applications. All right, so the future of IoT, I mean, I don't need to explain it. As I said, by the 2025, there could be 25 billion devices expected to be connected, all right, or maybe more than that. So what I can tell about the future of IoT, I mean, it's always there. Yes, now technology will not, move in one silos. They will, break into different domain, like AI is coming into IoT, or IoT is taking help from AI, or you break into cloud technology, or penetrate into the blockchain. So I mean, it's going to be a combination, it's not silos. All right, so all right, so there's a very famous statement, I don't remember the name. Any devices having a battery will be a connected device. That's the future. All right, any devices having a battery means the power, right? I mean, very slow power system. Any devices which has a battery, a mobile phone has a battery, it's an IoT device. And now, since the penetration of lithium ion battery and battery are being smaller and more smaller, so any device can have the power battery, and you put a SIM, and that is the IoT. All right, okay, so probably it's a old data, I know, but I mean, revenue which is being generated just by the IoT, so the forecast is, that almost, I mean, $300 billion of revenues is business size, which is coming on account of IoT, and which is pretty impressive. And I was reading somewhere else that the integration of IoT and AI has a potential to generate $3 trillion of economy, So that's a massive positive impact of AI and IoT on the economy. If economy is rising up, the job will go up, it will improve the quality life of the humanity, etc. All right. So thank you very much, and I will land up to the where we'll talk about the combination of IoT and AI. All right, what we call the AIoT. All right, so I will see you in the next video session. Thank you very much.